Stock investing for beginners. My 3 favorite stocks for 2023. I have invested over 35,000 in these 3 stocks. How much do I hold each and why I like these stocks, and also very important risk management tips for stock investing. That's what I'm going to talk about today. Stock number 3, Bank of America. I have about 6,900 in Bank of America. I invested more than 7,000. The total gain is negative 278, but I don't worry about it because it's unrealized gain or loss. But if I sold it right now, I would have lost $278.16, and I don't need to worry about it because I believe in this stocks. And if you buy good stocks, it's gonna rise over time. I'm gonna tell you why I bought this stock and why I like this stock later. So average price is about $35.96. I average it down. I added more stocks, and the last price as of January 24, Bank of America, it was $34.57. And we are today. 1 month it gave 6.27%. 6 months it gave 2.49%. 1 year it still making a loss about 23.9%. 5 years it's gained 7.36%. So why I like this stock? Right now the interest rates are going up. It's really good for the banks, especially Bank of America. P ratio is still low. Dividend yield is 2.55%. So this is just like retirement income. So I don't rely on Bank of America for the capital gain. I bought Bank of America for retirement, steady stream of income every 3 months, 2.55%. And financial stocks usually perform well at the beginning of bull market. So that's why I got in Bank of America. But one bad thing about financial institutions like the banks is that when the interest rate go up, they make a lot of money, the revenue. But when the interest rate go up too fast, too high, it's really bad for the businesses. Businesses can't afford to borrow money and they don't want to pay high interest rate. So that's going to be bad for the economy. A bad economy means there are a lot of loan default, credit card default, everything falls in one place. So that's why the banks stock do not rise as much as that you wish or I wish, and it's also only good for the income. So if we avoid recessions, that's gonna be the best scenario. And the high interest rate, they make a lot of money in interest income, but there is no recession. A lot of businesses are growing. If the labor market is really good, it's really good for the consumer. Consumer can spend a lot more money and they're not gonna default on credit card debt a lot. That's the best scenario. So I'm expecting that scenario is gonna play out. Federal Reserve is gonna pause rates or maybe decrease the rates before the big recession happens. So my recession possible, but GDP data just came out really good for US economy in 2022. So I expect the economy to grow at a reasonable pace this year, and also tackling inflation. Inflation is dropping a lot, so the Federal Reserve have more reason to pause the rate. So that's stock number 3. Let's go to stock number 2, Amazon. I have over 9,600 in Amazon. I paid over 8,000, so I made about 8.84% gain. So I bought it in December, so 782. 8% gain in 1 month is pretty good. In stock market, if you make around 10%, it's really good for 1 year. But in 1 month, that's incredible. So that's Amazon. 15.99% in 1 month gain, and 20.49% loss in the past 6 months. So we still have a lot more to go. So P ratio is still low compared to historical comparison for Amazon. And 1 year, Amazon lost about 31%. So I believe Amazon gonna go up pretty much in 2023 and 2024 because the inflation has come down. Amazon, because they are the biggest retailer, online retailer in the world, so they have some cost impact from inflation. So that's gonna be a tailwind for Amazon. Inflation coming down. The past 5 years, Amazon jumped about 37.4%. And of course, if Amazon stock did not drop as much as it had, it would have been over 100% for the past 5 years. So I believe it's a good time to get into Amazon. And year to date, it's only up 12.23%. And stock can rebound a lot, especially so technology stock. If they got beaten down a lot, they could jump up to 100%, double the money. Sometimes can be 200%. It really depends on the stocks. So I believe Amazon can go up much more for 2023, and I believe Amazon will perform better than 2022. That's for sure. Amazon is already performing better than 2022 right now, and they have diversified business. They have Whole Foods, they have online business, they have cloud business. So if inflation is getting better, getting lower, it's good for their cost, and they don't need to pay so much to buy goods or grocery business. And also, if we avoid recessions, so that's going to be good for their cloud business. Amazon has the biggest cloud business in the world. A lot of businesses rely on Amazon cloud business, and with the logistic business expanding, they cut a lot of labor and also warehouses recently. They have extensive logistic business, so their economy of scale is gonna come in this year or next year. So I believe Amazon is gonna perform better, especially when the inflation goes down and the Federal Reserve pause the interest rate, and consumers are still spending money online shopping, and that's gonna be really good for Amazon. Let's go to stock number one, the Nvidia. Nvidia, I have over 19,000 in value, so I paid over 70,000. So 7.3% gain in 1 month, just 1 month. I average it down, so my average price is at 179. Sometimes I average it up, especially when Nvidia has been going up quite a lot. I still make more money than if I had put this money in other stocks. So remember, never think that this stock has gone up a lot, I don't want to buy this stock anymore. Never think that way, because if I did not put more money because Nvidia jumped a lot, I would have lost a lot of gains. So that's why I never think about, hey, this stock has gone up a lot, I don't want to put in. No, I don't think that way. The only thing that I focus on is, could this stock go up a lot more from now? I only put in Nvidia, but after I put in Nvidia stock jump a lot, so I still think it still has room to run. So I put in so much more. So that was the good decision. So I still believe Nvidia is gonna go up much more than this one. 192.65 and 5 days 9% gain. 1 month 36.40%. Nvidia stock could be one of the few stocks that hit 100% this year, 2023. So that's my opinions. And over the past 6 months, it jumped over 13.16, but because it dropped a lot too, down to $100. And 1 year, they lost about 13.7%. In 5 years, it gained over 200%. So it could be your money if I put in the last 5 years. So if it hadn't dropped a lot, it would have been over 300%. And it's going up. You see that it's an uptrend. This is a downtrend. We are just starting the uptrend. P ratio is 81, so it's getting maybe over valuations at the end of 2023 or maybe 2024. But right now it has been the lowest valuation in the past 2 to 3 years. Of course, if you bought it at $100, that would be happening the best. But there were a lot of uncertainty. The stock market were really bearish. The cloud wasn't so clear at the time, so you don't have to get it at the bottom. I go around this area. I still make money. So you don't want to be the first one, and you don't want to be the last. So maybe the initial part of the bull trend, rising trend is the best, because when you already bought in when the stock is rising, it has the momentum. So you have a higher chance of making money buying at the uptrend than buying at the downtrend. Oh, let's say, you know what? Hey, how about if I buy at the downtrend? But you never know. This downtrend could go down higher. You see? Oh, you could have got it here and the stock jumped a little bit, but it could went down much more. So how about this time? Could it be this way? No, I don't think so, because it's breaking out the top resistance. So it could go up higher, possibly this area. Of course, anything can happen. And tomorrow, and there's another war, there's a nuclear war or whatever. China, US fighting, China invade Taiwan. Anything could happen. But because I caught the uptrend and I made profit right now, I could sell this stock right now. I would still have made money. They pay a very, very little dividend. Don't look at the dividend for this stock, but still it's something. For the market cap is 470 billion, so it could possibly go up over 500 billion. Why I like Nvidia? Nvidia, I believe that it's going to perform better than 2022. Nvidia stock price dropped too much in 2022, so the stock usually, when it's a good company, if it drop a lot in 1 year, the next year tends to rebound very, very tremendously. AI and automated driving technologies are Nvidia has as an advantage. So of course, the gaming side, the PC sales slow down, and the cryptocurrency Bitcoin slowed down in 2021 and 2022. So that's why Nvidia stock dropped a lot, because of cryptocurrency market crash as well. So the PC sales slow down, the graphic price slow down, because no one was buying crypto mining machine in 2022. But we still have a lot more to go. Nvidia is up only 34.58% year to date, so I believe that it's still gonna go much more. Risk management. Diversification is very, very important. Never put a big portion of your weight in one stock. So you invest in different stocks in different sector, different industry. Right now, in 2023, I believe technologies, communications, and consumer sectors gonna be the leading sectors of S&P 500. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can get free stocks by signing up the link down below. Like, share, subscribe. Do you want to retire early? Do you love freedom? Do you want to work only 1 to 2 hours a day while traveling around the world and spend more time with your family? You can start stock investing and option trading right now. If you want to know more about finance, stocks, options, real estate, crypto, check out our playlist: stock investing, stock trading, option trading, real estate, cryptocurrency.